Mercurial mercenaries. I'm just in the process of doing a whole load of videos to sum up my 2017. And one of the videos I was going to make, still going to make, is a video purely about a band from Australia called King Gizzard. And the reason I want to talk about them is just because they have helped reinvigorate my love of modern music rather than basking in the past all the time. And this year I picked up on them quite late, picked up on them on the Murder of the Universe album, but this year they said they were going to make 5 albums, and just as we're running out of time, they fulfilled their promise. The 5th album is released in time for me to include it in whatever I talk about in the future anyway. It's called Gumboot Soup. And we've had a little preview of it because we've had 4 songs already released from it. But let's listen to it all again, and the new songs. Let's see if this album holds together. Some of you have said it's going to be like an Oddments Part 2. I haven't listened to Oddments yet, but we're getting there. Overall, we're getting there, okay? So here I am, pandering for views, and let's listen to, I don't know, I'm shouting. There's only you and I in the room. Shouting's for in a minute when I switch it on. More comments of, you talk too much. Just go and listen to the album. Don't watch a video of someone talking over your favourite album. What would you want to do that for? Egypt. Let's just listen to it. This is going to start with. Join me at the table if you like. This is beginner's luck, isn't it? All the cash is still in your pockets, is waiting to be spent. I know you never played, but now, some of you are criticising this song for being such a departure. I like it. I like it. This is the one with them. We've had a whole year of me drumming to King Gizzard. Oh, remember that? I liked that, didn't I? Skippity boom. Remember that? Oh, that. Let's just have a video where I sit back and listen to it. Mellotron, wah guitar. I probably said on the first time we listened to this, but it reminds me of BBC sitcom music from the 70s. And I like the vocals. It's smooth. It's very straight. Middle of the road, adult orientated rock. But the drums always lift it, I think. I think that's been my recurring conversation with you over this year. There's been the fantastic drumming in this band. Fantastic drumming. We were debating what this album was going to be. People were saying, well, I was saying, I mean, it's going to release all the songs separately to allow you to combine them in whatever order you want. Didn't turn out that way. There's a definite order, 11 songs. Starting with this one, Beginner's Luck. Kind of folk rock vibe. Proggy 70s folk rock. Prominent role for the bass guitar. War of the Worlds. When it comes to music, the ooh-lahs in Jeff Wayne's War of the Worlds are one of my favourite pieces of sonic magistry ever. I imagine that King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard are fans of the 70s War of the Worlds concept album. Oh yes. Here's that Jimmy Page live, circa 1972 guitar solo sound. The guitars, the bass, even the drum sound to a certain extent, very Zeppelin-y. And I think I said it the first time, I am still hearing Glass Animals in the vocals. Very smooth. And relax. Greenhouse Heat Death. Loved the name of this song. That microtonal feel. The repeating. I mean, remember my first experience of this band was Altered Beast, alter me, Altered Beast, alter me! So it was like repeat, 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 repeat. What do we think overall, my mercenaries? Do we think the journey into microtonal music is a good thing? I enjoy it, but I certainly think your average man on the street, or woman, will just think some of these instruments are out of tune. I know what microtonal means. We know what microtonal means, yeah? I'm just putting it out there. As I said the first time, the decision to mix guitars up, I will always ride with that, and I will always appreciate to the point where I would probably wear a pair of brand new slippers to mark the occasion, my mercenaries. I love offbeat. I just love that. I just mentioned that before, didn't I? You're going across the bars. Digga, 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 digga. Most people would stop there. Digga, 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 digga. But this band is choosing digga, 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 across the bar. Or the measure, or whatever. I write music, I record music. Sometimes I can't remember the terminology. Do you know what? I'm too busy making YouTube videos. That's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. That sounds like AC/DC. That's an Angus Young riff there. What's the song? I watched them play Let There Be Rock live. Pretty damn good version of it. I could do with more unity. I've only watched. That's probably the only thing I've seen of them live so far, because I need to bask in their video live performances. I could do a bit more. Still a tendency to look like a sixth form band on stage, a bunch of music students. But if that's their thing, bearing in mind, The first time I saw them was this gatefold sleeve here. I thought this was the norm on Mercenaries. Whoa, that's a uniform, isn't it? If they did always dress like that, that would be something. That would be something. We have the dogs. You need the dogs. Yeah? With the dogs. Always have to have dogs. Okay, it's going to be a song we haven't heard before. Barefoot Desert. God, this is really 70s, isn't it? Holy shit, this is 70s prog rock again. I know I've mentioned it time after time, and you guys will get bored of me saying it, but I keep hearing this. Oh yes! We'll take that and party. But this is an album by Yes called Fragile. Like I've said a few times, the first album I ever owned when I was very small. And this is the original pressing of it, because obviously it's from years ago. And just thinking about it now, it's got a booklet inside. Very similar to Murder of the Universe, how it has a booklet. But let's say, just thinking about it now. Let's just turn this off a minute. Let's just turn this off a minute. Oh, still there's bloody... Hang on. I'm trying to show you something about why the... Oh yes! I like that as well. Let me just do something with the lights. I'm trying to show you something here. There's always lights in the way. Hang on. This is what I'm trying to show you. Can you see this one, Mercenaries? Do you think, my Mercenaries? Do you think that's by accident, my Mercenaries? What do you think? I think 2017 might be the year that King Gizzard truly embrace British prog rock. And listen to the bass there. If ever there was actually he died recently, didn't he? The bassist of Yes. I don't think you can go wrong with having Yes as an influence. The music itself, if you get the chance, the music itself is very strange, but if you're a fan of this band, King Gizzard, you're probably going to enjoy Fragile, for instance. I like that. Oh yeah. Oh. It's very Beatlesy, isn't it? I like that. Hearing everything here. I'm hearing Yes, I'm hearing the Beatles, I'm hearing Jethro Tull, Nick Drake, and still with the mad drumming. But I would heavily suspect that the bass player of this band is influenced by Chris Squire. Even the vocals are very... Oh, yes. So this is Muddy Water, I think. Oh, I like that drum beat. Still sounds like Yes. Oh, I like that. Even the kind of tinny yet muffled sound of the whole production is very 70s prog rock. I think Polygon Dwannaland had a few more electro influences, like mentioned like Jean-Michel Jarre and stuff. This sounds a bit more straight, kind of 70s British prog. I like this one. This riff is brilliant. Oh yes. Right. This is my favourite song so far on this album. It's a waltz, I didn't even bloody notice. Of course it is. Still jazzy. I need to listen to this again. Is it kind of this one? Like that? Jethro Tull? Sort of? Are you hearing Jethro Tull there? Remember, Jethro Tull beat Metallica to the Heavy Metal Grammy. Remember that? I like that one. I was gonna say holy shit. I like that one. This is superposition. Oh yeah. Oh yes. Oh yes. Oh, vocoders, yes. This reminds me of sort of a song off an underrated album by Aerosmith called Rockin' a Hard Place. Something like Joni's Butterfly. This is just... I thought I'd be criticising this album for not holding together, maybe, because I thought it was going to be like offcuts and B-sides and shit. So far, bar any unforeseen circumstances, I think this album's fucking fantastic. This might be my favourite Gizzard album of the year so far. I mean, obviously I need to live with them and not talk the fuck over the top of it, but holy shit! This is my favourite album. This is my favourite song so far. The timing gives it a... I like that. Gives it a sound from another dimension, along with the vocoder vocals. sound of a dinosaur. Well done, lads. We're going into Miles Davis territory here. Oh, this could be the soundtrack of an old 80s cartoon like Flight of Dragons or something. Beautiful. Beautiful. The timings are all... The whole album is kind of just throw you. Like that. Oh, I like this vocal. The backing sounds very Jean-Michel Jarre. Not that he ever had singing on the top there. Oh, I like this. There's a unifying theme with the vocals here. It's hard to work it out on the first listen, but they seem to be vocodering the backing vocals at least. Oh yes, it's just we've got fucking jazz going on here. Is this part of the Sketches sessions? Or? Down the plug hole, down the sink. I like this. I mean, this is a band that uses vocal textures to complement the instrumentation rather than laying on top like most bands do, just one loud out proud vocal. When I was in studios in the past and people wanted to know where to mix my vocal, I just say, put it fucking up. If I'm singing, let me sing. But this is the other take on it. Weave. Fucking jazz. Okay, the bass player can play, the drummers can play, people these days, the people who want to slag off modern music will always say modern bands haven't got the musicianship of the bands of the past. They haven't got the musicianship of a Pink Floyd, or a Yes, or a Led Zeppelin, and they'll hold up John Bonham, or John Paul Jones, or Jimmy Page, or John Anderson, or Chris Squire, or whatever. They always do it. Bands these days using Pro Tools, Ableton Live, multiple takes. This band pisses on their fireworks when Mercenaries. pisses on their fireworks. Hey, caught me off guard there. And again, if you can catch me off guard, you win. The great chain of being. Oh yes! Fucking glam rock drums. Drums recorded in a fucking corridor. Glam rock, my mercenaries. Let's put it louder. Holy shit. I like this one. A great chain! Of being chain. A great chain. Right, this is my favourite song, my mercenaries. Yes. Oh, yeah. Take the throne. I transcend the natural flare. I will lay your god to rest. I mean, it's still heavily 70s, isn't it, my mercenaries? Without a doubt. Bit of Queens of the Stone Age here. Perhaps without the kick in the face. What do you reckon? Guitar solo. Murder of the universe. Murder of the universe! Perhaps that was recorded during the Murder of the Universe sessions. Squelch! 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 Okay, I thought I recognised this intro. This is one we've heard before. See now, in the context of the album, this fits perfectly, doesn't it? Because we've already had vocoded vocals and things going on, and all the flutes for every single song, and the fact that it all sounds like 70s prog rock. Oh yeah, I remember that bit. Remember I said, I'm sure this band, even in their sleep, are like, the vocals aren't out of the ordinary now. They fit with everything else. If this is haphazard, if this is slung together to make it for the new year, it doesn't sound it. So congratulations to the band. I was all ready to have a go at this album. It takes me 5 years sometimes just to make one album. It took me 10 years once. And then I can fling songs together in 15 minutes as well. I mean, there's nothing particularly magical about putting 5 albums out in 1 year. It's just whether the quality's there or not. Wasn't all that keen on this part when I listened to it the first time. Still not keen on it now. Perhaps the weakest song on the album so far. Perhaps. Okay, I'll put it out there. That's the weakest song on the album so far. AC/DC, isn't it? Yes, something from mid-70s to late 70s with Bon Scott in the band. Mainly because of the straightness of the beat. Yes, like that. You need skin-tight jeans on. Doing that. That's what you need. Skin tight though. Yeah, I'll help if I was a girl. I know. I'm not a girl. What can I do, my mercenaries? microtonal guitar riffs that there was in Greenhouse Heat Death as well. Make me hard. Make me hard. This is a highlight of the album. This section now. Brilliant. The heavier King Gizzard get, the more I like them, which is why I think this album here still has a place in my heart, while a lot of you don't like it. Wow, 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 wow. In the beginning, various speed mellotron. Sounds like George Harrison, Beatles. And John Lennon. Abbey Road production. Very John Lennon. Imagine George Harrison hanging out with John Lennon, like he did on the Imagine album, actually. How Do You Sleep? This is like something off John Lennon's Imagine album. What I do like about this album is it's very much a collection of songs. Specific songs. Whereas the reason I like something like this one is this is from beginning to end an experience. This is more like a greatest hits album. Their 5th album of the year is like a greatest hits album. Oh, I like that bass there. Oh. They're using some of the tricks the Beatles used to use, you know, record everything normally, and like on Sgt. Pepper, just speed everything up very slightly. Gives you a more youthful vocal performance. Although the Beatles were youths back then. I think they're younger than these guys are. Final song on Mercenaries. The Wheel. 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2. We've had waltzes, we've had 6/8s, we've had... In lots of ways, this is a very jazz album. This is the sort of thing that Yes used to do. Textures again, my mercenaries. Textures. Just go and listen to the theme tune to the BBC sitcom Robin's Nest. I reckon Stu, or whoever else, Ambrose, or whoever of this band, I reckon they're into that. They've probably never heard it in their lives. Wow! Wow! Where does this album figure in the list of this year's albums on Mercenaries? You've got 5 albums to choose from this year. Which is the best King Gizzard album of the year? Hearing a lot of sort of John Paul Jones live, playing No Quarter. And the Doors again. That kind of John Densmore on the drums, Fender Rhodes. Riders in the Storm. Warped vocals as textures. Fade out groove. I reckon on the vinyl version that'll be the loop cut into itself, the groove cut into itself, and I reckon that'll loop forever. And when it happens, let's see if I was right. my mercenaries. Holy shit. Okay, my mercenaries, that was Gumboot Soup, the fifth and final album of 2017 by King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard. And I thought that was really, really, really good. And I am surprised. I thought we'd have to end the year on a slight downer. But I'm surprised. So let's just end this video here. I'll probably do another video where I talk about it a bit more. But thank you if you watched this video with me. Sorry for talking over the top of it. And I hope you have a good... If this is any video of mine you watch because you're one of the people that only watches my King Gizzard bloody videos, then fine, fine. I hope you have a good 2018, my mercenaries. And if you want to have more general chit-chat, shit-chat, chit-chat, shit-chat, Beyonce, then subscribe to my channel. Because I do other things other than do this. Thank you, my mercenaries. Over and